So this one was major for my life, because I got, you know, after school, you know, I was very stupid young lady.
Yeah.
And I got prize in Italy, first prize, you know.
Yes, right.
And from that time, they invited me, you know, for symposiums and everything.
Right.
So it was a very important moment for my other life, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So which year was it? 1981.
Yes.
1981.
Yes.
So this work that you do here in the Czech Republic.
Yes, it was done here, and now it is in a collection of Faenza Museum.
Wow.
You know.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm. So when did you started to do art? I mean, like generally, can you maybe tell?
When I was 5.
Yeah. Similar with me. So can I maybe ask a little bit about like do you record the time when it's 1968 and also when the time is 1989? Like what actually that's kind of like very important moment for the country, and what do you feel like living in that moment?
It was break in my life.
Yeah.
So therefore I couldn't continue with this kind of work because I was totally different person. I was very happy, full of hope and energy, and you know, a lot of friends around, and so even this kind of work which I did before, they were quite successful in foreign countries, but I felt suddenly that I started to repeat it myself, and it is very dangerous.
Yeah.
So therefore I did change and started to make kind of totems.
In the time of normalization, and actually this is kind of like 8 years before the revolution successed, and you talk about conversation and you talk about people, and it's kind of dangerous because when there is this normalization, the regime probably don't want you to have conversation, don't want you to have your community.
It was, you know, I think we were relatively quite free. We have had a group of artists or painters, musicians, actors, and we did relatively what we wanted. You know, of course, that some people who especially work with literature, it was much dangerous for them. You know.
Yes.
For us, we were not so dangerous like others. So I totally, of course, it was crazy time, the communistic, terrible. But still we have had, you know, to escape from that Rozbřesk, Dan group, which exists still till now. And we have party before Christmas time every year.
Right.
Pavel is president.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He voted himself as a president.
That's lovely. Right. Yeah. I can see like it's a lot of time you're using like the human features, and it looks like that something is covering on him or her, that's like, but it's kind of like still smiling, or like
it's kind of secret, you know, and secret is for me major things in art.
Yeah.
And sometimes even in life too.
Yeah. Secret. So it's like some kind of like covered, like something covered.
For example, or
Yeah, because I also see that like your new works there.
This is quite old, but I make this one for, you know, as a diptych.
Yeah.
It's not ready. I need to
Right. It's not ready. Yeah. So maybe, can I ask, Pavel and you, that you are in a very long time relationship,
Oh yeah,
and
maybe 100 years.
and you face together the very important time in,
Yeah. But of course that it was a lot of crisis and
Yeah.
difficult life, because my daughter was born when I studied school, and
Oh, no worry.
we didn't have flat and nothing. But I think now I enjoy more every day of living. Finally we have living, fine, garden, dog, Then, because it was really very hard time.
Yeah.
And my mother died when Marketa was 5 and father too.
Yeah. So what is it like, to be with the same person in those hard time? Like, do you have some kind of like inspiration with each other, or like do you sometimes have some kind of like fights to each other, like because even if like you are similar, or like you have like supporting each other for maybe some political thought or like daily life, but then you can think in like different personality, or like you can just have like some details thought is different. So maybe is it actually not so easy to be with the same person for so long time?
That's very strange and interesting that childhood is very important for each of us.
Yeah.
And more, I remember sometimes even stupid moments,
Yeah.
But I remember it, and it make me, it is a lot of inspiration from this time. Even, I am mistake, because I was born. My father and mother they were very old, So therefore they die very soon, and things, not childhood, and even now I remember during the communistic time that we have Russia teacher in secondary school. I was very angry of her because she pushed us, Well, but things like that, everybody has memories, and I think I am trying to work with memories, touching even with some pieces about time and things like that.
Yeah. When you talk about memories, who are those people? Are they alive, or like maybe some of them they pass away?
Oh yeah. But these are more abstract things. But this is a memory of some details, Time. As my daughter, she has sent some pornographic card as a present for me, as a fun, So it was a big inspiration for me. And unfortunately, long time I couldn't, because, women body, okay, everybody, in all exhibitions, women body. But man body, it is forbidden. So it made me crazy. And now, first time, it was in Alšova Jihočeská galerie, but only 2 or 3. And I have some other, or maybe in Umprum Museum is 2 in collection. And actually curator mentioned, it will be first time that we have neck men, like that. Because before we have only women.
Right.
So it provocated me.
That's
because I love things which are forbidden. You know, even if it's some moment in Connecticut, it was in Connecticut, we were teaching with Pavel one semester, and there were a hospital, but closed. Totally, you know, closed and forbidden to enter.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
that it was kind of attractive for me.
Yeah. Right.
And Pavel mentioned, don't do it, and don't. So, and believe me, it was source of inspiration.
Yeah.
I did found some
X-ray.
a lot of on the floor.
Wow.
It was totally bordel, you know.
Wow.
And from that time, I bring it and make a collages from that.
Oh,
and
wow.
actually, this heads from, you know, when I show you from skeleton, they are also combined with stilety.
Right.
X-ray. No, and Pavel later, he come, let's go. No. So he went with me, and he make one of the best photography there. Ceilings, you know. So.
Yeah, that's really nice. I mean, so you just talk about the thing which is prohibited, and then you will feel that it's even more interesting for you to go deeper. So the thing is, like, do you see yourself like revolutionary?
Revolutionary?
Yeah.
When I was in 10 years, yes, in school, the Russian teacher, she pushed us, don't jako náboženství, religion, it was a special jako in the school, that it was 1 hour a week, religion. I was not crazy of religion, but I wanted, because she didn't want, you know. So we stand in front of the class with my friend Mirka Malatová, and she pushes us. God doesn't exist. Why would you like to visit the religion?
Like I'm just right now imagining that what can we work together, and then I'm just like thinking
So what is your, I think, major idea or very important for you?
I think there is like several things that we just came up today, and I think it's also very important to me. And for example, like when Pavel said that, like he always, like in his work, he can see the mirror is reflecting the light, and also reflecting some kind of like truth behind the reality. And then for me to review that, I think it's the most important thing is that you said the thing is forbidden. It's really interesting, because for me also, like when I was younger, I'm quite revolutionary. Like that's kind of like really make the whole school teachers struggle on me. What I can imagine is that when we are in this kind of like dark room, so I'll be there, and then so you can just play with your light. So then we are kind of like dancing together, because
Okay.
So you'll be like using the lights, and then I'll be there like doing movement, so we can have like
we will dance together.
Yes.